3 hours of rendering. And that's our feedback. This is what we actually need to work. This is what the result of our modification. But the great thing of this tool is that in this case, what we have in the middle is actually our viewport. This is what we actually move around and see the impact of our lighting. You can actually see this, how this is the complete result of all the lighting setup plus the indirect as well.
So the GL viewport is no longer, is it still necessary, or can you just work?
Yeah, it's definitely not. And that's the great thing of this, that you can actually work with a very much simplified GL viewport, just with lights, in case you need to modify colors or positions of it. And when you move the camera around and you see the actual result of what you're going to come back from the rendering here, as you see, the quality is wonderful. And the more you wait, the more it refines. After just a couple of seconds, we have a very accurate representation of what you're having. I wanted to walk you through some of the features that we have with this. For that, I'm going to explain you this lighting setup that we have for the room, that even being simple, not only one light. So as you can see, having less light is modifying a single one of it. It creates very, very different effect and feelings. So this was, for example, the field light that we had to complement the room with the complementary color. In this setup, for example, we try to create like a sunset type of lighting, when a warm light is coming from outside and it's trying to create like a warm and cozy environment inside that room. And we feel with blue to complement that. So as we turn on those lights, we can see what exactly are affecting on the scene until we remain with the key light, which is like composed by two lights, which is the hard one that creates the hard shadows coming from the sun, and one with a bit more of softness and more saturated color, trying to imitate the color bleeding on the borders of the sun. Now we can see also how we can move
intersecting this implicitly, which means that we can go in close and the hair will keep this nice smooth curvature. And as well as hair, we decided to tackle some of the more subtle things, such as subsurface scattering. So if you look at his horns and his eyes and his teeth, they're actually scattering light within that void. So Alfonso's just kind of playing around with some of these controls to see how the subsurface affects those particular aspects of the character.
Yeah, Danny also pointed having the possibility of changing this as well as in the glass and the teapot. Changing subsurface in real time is a big achievement for a lighter. This information contained in a shader and the render time necessary to process this is huge. So for us, having the interactivity of playing with it is just amazing. But not only that, for me, as from the point of view of an artist, one of the biggest achievements of this is that having more iterations per second and having a better, more accurate response. It's not that it will allow you to get to your result faster, is that it reduces massively the cost and the waste of time of experimentation. So it's not that you will reach your goal, it's that you can set up new goals for yourself. You can actually experiment and try things that you would have not tried otherwise because of the time that is required. And you're still working in production, so you need to meet certain deadlines. But in this case,